You said what now? All right, we're going back into YouTube, okay? Okay. All right, so are we ready for Officer Bustamante? Is it Bustamante or Bustamante?
Yeah, Bustamante.
Okay, all right.
Your Honor, looks like we can't see Officer Bustamante.
Is there something I gotta press to make this?
Check your bottom left screen, and there's like a camera icon, and just make sure there's not a red bar across it.
Okay. Now.
Yeah. All right, Officer Bustamante. All right, and so we have everyone we need to have. Let me go ahead and swear you in, Officer Bustamante. Raise your right hand for me, please, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Swear from information you provide, any testimony you share in the matter of the state versus Trudy Ann Murray is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, great, thank you. Your witness, Ms. Lewis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer Bustamante, can you state your complete name for the record?
Yes, Sergio Bustamante.
Okay, and can you spell your last name?
Bustamante.
And Officer Bustamante, where are you currently employed?
With the City of Atlanta Police.
Okay, and were you on about February 18th of 2020?
I'm sorry, the audio kind of breaking up a little bit. What was that?
Working as a police officer in February.
Ms. Lewis, your audio seems to be kind of pinging a little bit. It's not real clear.
If you did my internet connect. Yeah, I'm receiving a message that my broadband band is. Can you hear me now?
I do hear you, but keep talking. I'll let you know if you start to go in and out.
Yes, ma'am. Were you working as an APD officer in February 18th of this year?
I believe so. I don't have my report on hand, so but I believe I believe that's the day that I was at work, I guess.
But I mean, you have not been employed as anything else since.
No, yeah, that's correct. Yes, yes.
And so, did you have the occasion to come in contact with a Trudy Ann Murray?
That's correct. Yes, ma'am.
And where did you come in contact with Miss Murray?
At the Atlanta airport, Hartsfield.
Okay. And is
Did I come across?
And what county is that in?
Clayton County.
And is that in the state of Georgia?
That's correct, yes.
And I guess I'll ask, is it Miss Alway or Mr. Graves handling the hearing for Miss Murray? Miss Alway, I've been asking all morning if y'all intend to stipulate that as to ID, given the virtual setup that we're in.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you made contact with Miss Murray, what was your reason for doing so?
I believe in that moment when we got notified about Miss Murray, she was in the restroom, and the attendant said that she had been there for a long time, and they just wanted her to leave. So basically, we're just trying to get her to leave. A couple of the officers knew who she was from dealing with her in the past, and they actually gave her a criminal trespass before that encounter. I can't remember the exact date that she was given the written criminal trespass. So when we went back to the precinct and we looked up in that information, we were able to find that she did have a valid criminal trespass warning from a previous date.
And this was prior to this incident.
That's correct, yes.
And I know you may not recall the exact date, but do you recall whether or not it would have been in 2020?
I believe it was in 2020. I believe, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure because I don't have the report at hand right now. But if it was not 2020, then it was definitely later in 2019 or early 2020.
Okay. And that criminal trespass warning was for the airport.
That's correct, yes.
Yeah. I know you mentioned that you all were trying to get her to leave. Did she leave?
It took a little while, but finally, after a while of us kind of waiting for her to exit the bathroom, she was starting to walk with us towards the MARTA train station. But like I said, so many people, so many different officers said that they've had several encounters with her where they've asked her numerous times verbally to leave the airport and not come back. But then one particular officer said that they knew for a fact that she had a written one because they personally had given it to her.
And you were able to confirm that warning?
That's correct, yes. We went back to the precinct. I actually pulled up the paperwork, and it's her name, all the information, and the date of when it was given.
Okay. Your Honor, I don't have any further questions of this witness at this time.
So is it Morris, who's doing the cross, Attorney Stokes or?
Attorney Alway. I think I'm
Alway.
logged in Attorney Stokes' name, but it's Attorney Alway, AW.
I was gonna say you, okay, go ahead.
Officer, you said you made contact with Ms. Murray at the restroom.
Yeah, well, that's what she was. The call came, the bathroom attendant got our attention, and she was in the bathroom when we arrived on the call.
Okay. Do you know how long she was in the restroom for?
They told us that she was there for over an hour, but like I said, that's them telling us that she was there for over an hour before they came and got us. So that's what we were told.
Okay. So when you first made contact with her, did you speak with her?
At first, we were just trying to, since she was still in the bathroom stall, I was trying to get her just to come on out. We're trying to get a female officer to come out and help us out with the situation. But we were trying to get her to come out of the stall and talk to us outside.
Okay. So did she speak from inside the bathroom?
Yeah, all she kept saying is that she's busy. Give her some time, let her finish up.
Okay. In the police report, it says that it appeared that she was washing up in the restroom. Is that correct?
It's what it appeared, yes.
Okay. And why did it appear that way? She didn't have any bags, did she?
Well, the entire floor was soaking wet. And then at one point she did say she was just trying to wash up. But before she said that, the floor was just, it was all full of water.
Did you create the incident narrative on 218?
Yeah, I wrote up the report.
Okay, and in the report you said it appears that she was washing up, but you did not put on a, she told you that she was washing up. Is that correct?
Like I said, I don't have the report at hand right now, so I'm not sure exactly what if that was put in there or not.
Okay, so is it fair to say that we don't know if that's the case, if she was actually washing up in the restroom?
I mean, like I said, if I'm just going by what she told me after the fact that she was washing up. But I mean, before that, yeah, absolutely. I couldn't tell you if she was or she wasn't.
Okay. Did she tell you that she was sick, that she was having that her stomach was upset?
I can't recall.
Okay. When you all finally made contact with her, and she finished using the restroom, did you guys give her an opportunity to leave?
Yeah, we were actually walking towards the MARTA train station But what we usually do as protocol is anybody that we come across, we'll take them to the precinct. We'll actually get them identified, and we'll give them a criminal trespass if they don't already have one. But when we get them back there, we'll go ahead and see if they have one in our files.
Okay, did you all ask her whether she had a ticket, a plane ticket?
Yes. We always ask everybody whether they have airport business, if they're passengers, they fly in or they're flying out.
Okay, so did you ask her why she was at the airport?
Yeah, we asked her why. We asked if she had any airport business.
Okay, and did she answer you?
She just said she had to use the restroom.
Okay. So after she told you she had to use the restroom, she cleaned herself up, she came out. You decided to arrest her because she had already had a criminal trespass. Is that correct?
What was that?
Because she had already had a criminal trespass warning, is that why you decided to arrest her instead of letting her go?
Yeah, well, like I said, she's verbally, she has received plenty of warnings, but she still makes her way back to the airport. So once we confirmed that she did have a written criminal trespass, at that point, we made the decision to go ahead and lock her up.
Okay. You never asked her why she was there. You never asked her where she was headed to.
Asked and answered already indicated that they asked her if she had airport business. And she indicated.
True.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Any redirect with you, Ms. Woods?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Alway, any redirect with you?
No, Your Honor. Just closing.
Okay, are any other witnesses, Ms. Lewis, Attorney Lewis?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, argument?
Your Honor, we just asked that this criminal trespass be dropped because my client had a valid reason for being in the restroom as her stomach was upset. She had been going back and forth to the restroom. She was actually headed somewhere afterwards, but because
Your Honor, I'm gonna object to anything that wasn't testified to in court.
okay. It wasn't established that my client did not have a valid reason for being in the bathroom that day, Your Honor. And so we asked that this criminal trespass be dropped. It seems that the only reason why she was arrested is because they had a prior criminal trespass back
Right.
in January.
Okay. Response, Ms. Lewis?
Your Honor, this is pretty cut and dry. The officer testified she did have several previous verbal warnings. There was a written warning established. In fact, she had been asked by the bathroom attendant to leave, and that's why officers had to come there in the first place. So in addition to her have prior warnings and notice she's not able to be there, the officer gave her an opportunity to establish that she was there for airport business, and she did not do that. But also part of criminal trespass is after receiving notice that where you're at somewhere, when someone indicates that they want you gone and you refuse to leave, that's also, so you criminally trespass both ways.
All right, I do find probable cause for this charge, Ms. Alway and Lewis. The question that I have is for Ms. Murphy. I mean, I don't want to ask too much, but I do want to try to ascertain where Ms. Murray is living. Is she living somewhere where she has a stable house, stable housing, that type of thing?
I believe she's trying to answer, but maybe her video was on mute.
Let's see. Okay, you're right. Ms. Murray?
Yes, Your Honor. Good day, Miss. Good day, Judge.
How are you,
I'm
ma'am?
all right.
Okay. Do you have stable housing, Ms. Murray, right now?
Yes, ma'am. I was just going to do my hair. I run inside the restroom and go use the restroom. I was not out there for nothing, just to take a number 2. And they didn't ask what the officer said is a lie. He didn't say nothing like what he be saying. He fabricated those stories. I was not washed up in there. I was in the store taking a number 2.
Your Honor,
Me myself.
I'm gonna,
You want me to unmute her? Mute your client.
Sorry, Your Honor. If she's gonna testify, then she's got to open herself to it.
That's right. Do you want your client to testify, Ms. Arway?
Your Honor, let me ask her. It's up to her. She has that right if she'd like to do so.
Okay, so I'm gonna come off, okay?
Okay. It'll only take a second. Ms.
Maya,
Murray?
Maya, hold on one second.
Ms. Murray, do you want to testify? You're okay.
All what she, Your Honor, my lawyer,
Okay.
everything that the guy is saying is a lie. The
Okay.
stuff in
Okay.
there,
Wait, Ms. Murray.
no water is in there.
Ms. Murray.
It's only the-
Listen.
Yes, yes,
The judge is asking, do you want to testify? Meaning, do you want to tell the court what happened in your own words?
yes, Your Honor.
All right. 1 second. Let's get her back.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much. Thank you. What I need to do. Yes, I told her. She couldn't see me. I told her, yeah, I'm home. I have a big house. My family have a big home in Bucket. I'm living in large. These people are wicked. Including them. He did not say nothing to me.
Okay, Miss Murray, you have to be quiet, okay? The judge is gonna come back and she's gonna ask you what happened from your point of view, and then you can explain to her.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, my lawyer. You're a very nice girl. Thank you.
Okay, just 1 second. Let the judge get back, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.